Oh wait, we're
all the fucking murder. Hey, look, the boxes are so off. Look at that.
Boxes.
The boxes are off. Why are the boxes off? How dare? Hold up.
Boxes
I
should be
will
on.
figure this out of why.
Clearly,
it's off.
I broke the system.
Well, I gotta figure.
Yeah.
Hold up a second.
Oh my god, look, Aspire's the DM.
I noticed that.
No.
Aspire, take it
not-
away.
Yeah, for some
No,
reason
I'm
yours
not.
and Aspire's cameras are
Letari's the DM.
switched. I don't know why.
This is
That
fine.
should
now.
not be a thing. I don't want to be the DM tonight. I'm not ready.
I could mess with it
Jerry.
while we're doing this without actually having to do anything, I think.
Science.
So I can see everybody's faces on the stream. So hi everybody.
Hello.
Oh, okay, that's what it. Okay, that's going back on. That was a science. I was
There we go.
sciencing. Well, that switched things. Did I
Oh, it
somehow break the system?
Yes.
Yes.
You broke the Matrix.
Yep.
How do you feel?
You know, I feel like I should
Like Neo?
something, but all I did was divide by 0, and it was just downhill from there.
I took a calculated risk, but man, am I bad at math.
I fixed it.
Yay! It's all fixed.
I fixed the problem.
So how many D6 do you want, Lourdes?
Ah, fuck me.
Telling you about the story. He used statistics. He was like, "Listen, I know you're bad at math, but these are statistics, and this is how they work." So that was a fun time.
Lourdes,
Yes.
how many D6 do you want for that pun?
What pun? Did I make a pun?
Okay, Lourdes.
When did I make a pun?
Lourdes,
What
you've gotten
was the
so
pun?
bad, you don't even know when you've made puns anymore. That's kind of sad. I'm just gonna point that
I
out.
killed this.
What was the calculated risk, but man, am I bad at math? Was
Yes.
it- Oh, that was on purpose.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll take 1d6.
Well, I'll tell you, 2 of them did roll 1s.
Oh, lit. 1 damage already?
The other 2 rolled 8 total. That's 10.
Oh, what the fuck? I'm a squishy wizard? I'm a squishy sorcerer.
You're a
wizard?
wizard, George.
You take no
sorry.
damage, Lourdes. I'm joking.
Alright, well. Alright.
I'm a wizard, Larry.
This time, anyway, I'm joking.
I'm a sorcerer.
no. Negative DM
Nah,
inspiration is gonna be a thing soon.
Yeah,
I also subtracted D6 from any of your rolls. It's fine.
Oh
I'll
god.
just use Divine Favor to God and get 2d4 back. Galaxy Brain.
That's when he starts doing like D12s. Be careful.
D12s, fuck that, I roll a D20.
Ah,
You can't do that.
No, I
I rolled a
really
nat
think
20.
about
I rolled a nat 20.
You rolled a nat 0.
Not 20, you roll again.
Roll again. Why? Because you cannot roll higher than a 2. Roll until you roll a 2 or lower. Oh.
Okay,
Okay.
real quickly.
But yeah,
roll me
Huffle's
4d6.
right. She's the squishy wizard. Not you.
Real quickly, just roll me 4d6. Alright,
You're a
roll me another
wizard.
46. I'm rolling
I would
stats
love
on
to
that.
find a die that rolls above 10.
That is fair.
I'm
Hello,
not even trying
everyone.
my dice tonight.
Welcome back to Shadows of Landar.
I have a selection process.
Last week, it was combat. Fun combat. Well, fun to me. Yeah, fun combat. They,
He was gunning for us.
no, well, yeah, technically. In all technicality, yeah, gunning for you. See what you did there.
Hi, Gunning.
You got shot in the face twice, okay? Technically,
get
you
shot in
got
the
shot in the face. No, Stalverk did.
I got
She-
shot once.
She literally pointed
I
it
got shot.
against his head, to be fair.
Yeah,
I got shot a few times, actually.
did. Yeah, Huffle got shot in the gut multiple times. That is fair.
This is the best
Anyways.
recap. I'm just like, who got shot the most? And
Who
the
got
worst.
shot? I did.
You were shot. You were shot. You were shot.
Well, technically,
Oh,
I
fucking
was.
Oprah
My characters were shot.
Bullets.
Yes.
So,
Oh, one of them at least.
yeah, one of them. As I said, there was a way to avoid confrontation, but I'm not going to say the way of it, because that'll be interesting for you guys to figure out later on.
We just killed her immediately, first round. That would have been the way without confrontation.
That's cute.
That's not how that works.
It's confrontation. We use confrontation to end confrontation.
Yes.
You guys were able to dispatch of Ripley with some help from one Percival von Frederickstein. I'm not even
Paul
try.
Frederickstein von Musikolowski Dorolo III.
Percy.
Yeah. Percy.
Nice.
Call in Percy earlier. That's how you end it quicker.
Yeah.
You know? You're not
You
wrong.
were also... Another force was revealed to you all, as Raven's father did reveal himself to you all. A little more powerful than Raven remembers. Or even knowing.
It's fine. Everything's
Fun when you
fine.
hand me an open-ended backstory.
I know. I love giving DMs open-ended backstories because it fucks me over in the process, but like, it's great.
Hashtag Agent of Chaos.
Mm-hmm.
All of you are, by the way. One of you more than the others. But you were able to dispatch them, and you were able to exit the sewers with, again, the help of Percy. I'm leaving the other person out because, well, they may come into effect later on in the campaign, so we'll see.
Oh wait, yeah. What's his name? Thymos. I wrote down his name because I introduced myself to him. I didn't say my name. He said his name.
Yes.
And then left before I could introduce myself.
Yes. But you guys were able to teleport via plants back to Whitestone with the help of Keyleth, who, yeah, you guys haven't learned any other thing character-wise. Player-wise, you know. Character-wise, you know nothing. You guys made it back to Whitestone. You're able to rest. And while you guys were all settling down to rest, a couple of you, and by a couple I mean 3 of you, went downstairs because there was a nice little racket downstairs. By racket I mean a shattering noise. And yeah. So that's where we open up, with Null reaching for the arm of Cassandra Derolo. Back turned to you all. And the only phrase you heard her mutter, "Am I to be trusted?"
Hi, to be trusted, I'm dead. I don't say that.
What the
Can I sense any bad magic coming from her? Any bad juju? I've never said that before.
Are you trying to roll? Are you trying to cast detect magic, or do you just want to make an Arcana check?
Arcana check. I don't have detect.
Roll me an Arcana check.
All right, Arcana. That's
Are there any
a good roll for the
curses
night.
present?
Roll me a perception check.
Me?
That is gonna be a
Let's say-
21 from me.
Okay, you have a 21, and you ask if there's any other persons around,
Curses or anything.
curses or anything around.
Because he has that passive ability if he's nearby.
There are not.
Okay.
I will say there are no curses around. Well, you see your power radiating off of the 3 of you down there.
Oh shit.
I do, or
It's okay, he's just gonna kind of look at his hand.
Stalverk does. You, on the other hand, you don't really sense any magical spell or anything that's creating this.
no, like bad juju.
No bad juju.
No bad
Okay.
juju. Sorry. No bad juju fish. They haven't gone stale yet.
Hold on. I'll
Um,
do this scenario.
Cassandra, are you okay?
Oh, fuck.
Cassandra? Is Nala touching her yet, or? like holding on to her yet, or is he hesitating?
No, he's kind of like when she started talking, he's kind of like looking at her now. He probably come up or step in front of her at this point, and just do this.
She just continues to stare straight forward.
Lights are
I'm
on,
gonna
but no
do
one's
a-
home.
Gonna do a bad idea. I'm gonna go up and touch her shoulder. Try and like touch her shoulder. Maybe
So,
like
question: No,
shake
did
her.
you touch her?
No.
Okay.
As soon as she
Yikes.
talked,
Fuck.
you can like.
Raven, give me
It's
1
fine.
second because I have to respond to Huffle real quick.
It's fine. Stalverk just sees everybody glowing except Cassandra. It's great.
Oh, it's always glowing.
Well,
I'm sure it's not the radiant glow that he's used to seeing on you, though.
I was gonna say
You-
Raven probably
Raven,
always looks cursed.
You reach
but...
out.
You know, he's probably staring at his hand right now.
And-
Like, what the fuck?
You reach out, and your hand passes through her.
Oh, what?
Guys?
About this time, you guys hear more running footsteps as I had Huffle roll me a con check because she asked if she can try and wake up, please. So I said, sure, roll me a con check. And she beat the DC. So she comes running down.
Is
Yeah,
she
your hand goes
glowing
right
too?
through her. Yes. Kind of a shadowy aura is around all of you.
Guys,
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we're actually here.
Wait, what the fuck?
Gonna start tapping myself.
You feel your hand.
Okay. if my hand passes through me, I'm gonna fucking freak.
I tried to, at that point, passing through, is there like a nearby like object you can kind of like just touch? Or try to?
Yeah, there's a, trying to think what. You guys are actually near the front. You guys are actually near the door.
Okay.
So if you want to try and touch the door,
He'll just try to touch it.
you touch the door. It's there.
Mhm.
It's a solid wooden door.
After tapping myself, I'm gonna kind of look at Stalverk. Well,
Um,
I'm pretty sure I'm right here.
Well, real quick.
Oh, we're all glowing in this shadowy shit. I don't know.
When Huffle runs down, she's going to rush over because she sees Cassandra. Aunt Cassandra? And when she gets no response, she's going to run off and see if she can go find Percy.
I mean, I can
That
touch
way.
other things. Not her.
Yeah.
Is she actually here?
Hmm.
Is there? Can I do an intelligence check? Like, well, shit, I can't do an intelligence check. But
I don't know, can you do an intelligence check?
may I do a fucking intelligence check?
Sure. Roll me an intelligence check.
Hmm.
That's a 13, so 12.
There's a figure standing in front of you.
All right. It's Cassandra, right?
And
You
can
see
I
Cassandra DeRolla standing in front of you.
Okay, you said it's a figure standing in front of you. You didn't
Yes.
say it was Cassandra, so I was like, wait.
It's a figure of speech.
Okay.
maybe I can Arcana to see if I can figure
figure
what's up with
speech.
her?
Sure.
Alright, guys, I got this. My +1. White die, go! Ah! You have succeeded with me, I think. We've done good. 17 total.
All right. Real quick, David and Letari, I need you guys to make me perception checks again, because
Hold on.
Huffle is now calling out for Percy, so she'd be yelling. So you guys may be woken up by her yelling for Percy.
Oh, I doubt that highly.
That.
You roll shit.
Oh yeah, no, you're out
Fucking-
cold.
David's out.
Well,
Okay.
that's because he went drinking before he came back. He's out.
Hey, I didn't think I drank that fucking much. Bloody hell.
Wake up in the morning. So, anything interesting happened?
Yeah.
Everybody's just
We're shadowy
the fuck?
figures now.
But
Weird shadows.
Huffle, go ahead and make me an investigation check with advantage because you are calling out to him. Letari, you do wake up to the yelling. Let's see. What was your total Arcana check now?
17.
17. You don't sense anything magical or anything involving her?
Mm,
I will say, because technicality here is, there's nothing magical with her.
because he said we're shrouded in shadowy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm going to attempt to cast Dispel Magic on Stalverk first, I guess, to see if that does anything.
Okay. And you're trying to dispel what type of effect?
I think he's only got one effect on him, as far as he's aware. Like, he can't dispel magic items.
Alright. It's not a touch spell, correct? It's just... I don't think it is. I think
No,
it's
it's
just... It's like
No,
a
it's
range of
120
like...
foot.
Oh, good lord, yeah. You just go ahead and cast it. You see the spell... Contact? And I will say, Stalverk, you don't feel a difference.
Hmm.
Real quick, jump cut. Huffle, as you round one of the corners upstairs, yelling for Percy, which, hold on, did I type that? Yes, I did type that right. I had to be sure, because something wasn't right on my end. You go yelling for him. Yes, Huffle, what's going on? Something's wrong with Cassandra? And I'd like to assume you probably start leading him back towards the foyer.
Foyer.
The foyer.
The foyer.
The foyer.
Oh, I don't know why I talk like this now.
I don't either. So
Letari come
they start running
downstairs?
back. Yeah, so Letari, do you go...
Yeah, but once
Okay.
Letari heard Huffle, like, yelling for Percy, she's probably gonna head towards the direction that Huffle came from, because she's like, okay, whatever went that way is the source of the issue. Let's
Yeah.
look there.
That is a very fair assumption. You make your way down, and you see the same thing. You see Cassandra DeRollo standing there. Looks slightly fidgety. You see... Which, I will point out something as well. You guys don't see anything shattered around her.
Yeah.
Like, you heard the shattering noise and everything. There's nothing... Those of you that woke up to the shattering noise, you see nothing broken around her.
Guys,
Question.
what's going on?
Question.
I don't know.
Question for Jay.
Yes.
Can I cast Can I use the cantrip message on Cassandra and see if that does on the Cassandra I see in front of me to see if she responds?
You can certainly try.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast message and say
What is the range of message, by the way?
120 feet.
Okay.
So it's I point my finger towards a creature.
Can I look around while she does
Cassandra,
that?
are you okay?
Make me a perception check.
I will say it's only she can hear me and only I can hear her response.
Oh, that's not bad.
So
That's
You
an
get no
18.
response.
That's an 18.
And I will say, and you got 19?
18, yeah.
18? Oh, that's good. Real quick, to elaborate on that, Lourdes. You get no response because the message does not find the mark you wanted to give it.
Guys, this isn't Cassandra.
What?
Stop.
I tried.
Mhm.
I tried to cast message to Cassandra because she's standing right here, and I figured it might just be that she can't say something out loud. The spell didn't reach her. This isn't her in front of us. Which we kind of already figured out since my hand passed through her. But...
Wait, what?
Oh.
Oh yeah,
you weren't here for that.
we're shadowy things. Whatever. He's kind of wandering around.
You're shadowy things? Wait,
Oh,
what's
did that do anything
happening?
to you, by the way?
Nope.
I have to find. There it is. It's not what I wanted to do.
Did what do anything?
Like, does
What?
Stalverk just see him Stalverk shadowy?
Nope.
So, anyways, with your perception check, by the way, because I will get to I'll get to your thing here in a second. Perception check. Look around, and it's the same in foyer that you're accustomed to when entering the castle.
So there's nothing unusual other than the
There's
shadows
nothing
around
unusual.
us.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I'm gonna go with there's a shadow around Letari as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Stalverk, did that get rid of whatever you were looking at on you?
Nope.
No.
Okay, so that does nothing.
What? Okay, this is a lot to be waking up to.
Oh shit.
Oh,
So-
good morning.
So, real quick, Huffle, as you have now collected Keyleth and Percy, because she said she's also going to try and find Keyleth because we need all the help we can get. Because she does not know about as far as the whole Raven reached through thing
Oh.
or anything like that.
Yeah.
So she doesn't know as far as the not there. So as she starts making her way back, she's going to try and go through the coin that she was given. As far as that uses pretty much has the effect of sending. And she's going to try and reach out to Cassandra. And a few seconds after, Huffle, what do you want? I'm trying to sleep.
What?
What?
Confusion. Further confusion. Further concern.
You guys don't know this.
Yep. I guess he'll just start wandering around the castle until he sees anything suspicious, man.
What I'm getting so far out of character is everyone conscious right now is tripping balls.
It's fine.
I'm
Perfectly fine.
gonna go get David because this seems a bit... Okay, I'm gonna go get David. She's gonna go upstairs to get David.
Do I need to
Alright.
make an investigation to see if I see anything while he wanders around?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me investigation. I will get right back to you, Lourdes. Continue on with the conversation as far as Huffle reaching out to Cassandra. She asked Cassandra, "Where are you? Have you seen us at all today? Did you drop something?" To which Cassandra will reply, "I saw you all when you got back. And I'm in my room. As I said, I was trying to sleep. And I really hope I didn't drop anything while I was asleep, because that would need to be explained to me." Alright. Now, let me see real quick. The 21, you don't see anything trap-wise, anything. You don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Hmm. Yeah, fuck it, he'll wander back then.
Okay. Raven, who are you trying to kill?
Idea. So when I put my arm through Cassandra, like her shoulder and stuff, did it like reform after? Like did like
It just passed through. It's not like it messed with the form at all. It just went through.
Okay.
Like it's not
I'm gonna
there,
try
basically.
Yeah.
walking through her and just kind of like moving my arms around to see if that does anything.
I need you to roll me a dexterity saving. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll roll it
What
if
the fuck are you trying to
It doesn't do
accomplish?
A performance check. No, you walk through and you wave your arms and everything.
See if I was trying to see like if it disperses like when she walks through it or anything. But
Nope.
All face pumps.
What the fuck did that accomplish?
And quick,
I don't know what else to do.
Huffle's going to turn to Percy and Keyleth. I think we're in trouble. And they start running back towards the foyer. Yes, I'm going to be a dick and say it again like that. I saw you try to drag.
You know.
They do get back to the foyer, and Percy and Keyleth kind of look at you all very confused. What on earth are you all doing down here?
All right, it's making a fool of herself.
Trying
There's
to figure
that.
that out
I
too.
can clearly see that.
Even just down.
Wait, okay.
Specifically
Tell me
making sure
this.
she avoids eye contact with Percy. It's fine.
There's no Cassandra
I'm ready to roll
here for you,
deception.
isn't it?
No,
Good.
my sister went to bed.
So you guys don't
Few
see
hours
the weird
ago?
illusion. Got it.
You always sounded like that.
Maybe. Shrugs!
By successful in getting David and then heading back downstairs.
You know, that
I
is a
want to
really
say
good
roll
question.
me a check to see if you can wake him up.
You know what, Jay? I realized something as a fuck you. When you dispelled all that magic, his mask would have been dispelled too. So the accent
would
thing
have
is gonna
been.
be a freaking permanent thing till he fixes that. Damn it, I hate you.
Well, here's the thing. When you cast the spell magic, you have to choose a specific effect to dispel. So
Which
Null was aiming for an effect that could
I'm
be
talking
effective.
about the big guy. He
The sword
dispelled
wizard.
all that
Oh, yeah,
stuff.
that.
Darker spot.
Only
Or
spell
does it not?
as far
Spell
as
effects.
it's
So
yeah,
not the
it's-
items themselves. Okay.
Yeah, not the items themselves, just spell-based effects that are in that area.
This has anything to do with the shadows.
The shadows?
Looks at Stalverk.
He looks at them to see if he sees anything.
And yes, you do get David up. I'm not going to have you roll a check.
Well done.
Okay, I'm pretty sure if a tiefling wants to wake you up bad enough, you're waking up.
Especially Letari. You have to be aware that
will scream
Letari
at you.
will be loud if she has to be.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. It's just I just had just a lovely individual wake me up. It's fine. It's fine.
So, do Percy and Keyleth have these shadowy things?
They do not.
Does Huffle?
And running back
does.
downstairs.
Right.
I assume David
Huffle
does
has
as well.
Doing the walk of where the fuck's my coffin?
Huffle has it. They don't. Seems to be just us.
Huffle kind of looks back at
Shadowy thing?
Huffle kind of looks back at Keyleth and Percy. Should we call someone? Laura, Vex? Keyleth, do you know anyone who could help in this situation?
Who are we gonna call? Ghostbusters?
Yes.
Lourdes,
Fuck's it,
Lourdes. I
Next-
will fly to
Next
Maine. I will
one.
fly to Maine.
Next time it's 2d4.
That was out of character, but I couldn't
Next
resist
time it's
the
2d4.
joke.
So,
it was right there.
One
And I
very
am
important
holding to
question.
that.
Yeah. Why is
Scum
Cassandra
managers.
freaking the fuck out right now?
Yeah, they don't see her. Just us.
Oh, so we're
Yeah,
tripping balls then?
Just a bit.
Oh, fantastic.
There's science we can do. I feel like there should be an explanation for this.
Well,
Curse?
Huffle, let me try this. And you see, Keyleth kind of placed her hand on the back of Huffle's neck. You see a greenish gold flash of color as Keyleth casts Greater Restoration. And Huffle, you no longer see Cassandra.
Or her
I assume
shadowy's gone.
Dark sees the shadow go on.
And her and the shadowy aura is gone.
Well, whatever you just did worked.
Good. I can't do that.
Oh, well, this could be interesting. Huh. It seems you all some adverse side effects from the Shadowfell.
The what now?
Oh, good.
Ah, yes, turns out you may have been transported to the Shadowfell. Well, the whole city of Imperius was transferred to the Shadowfell. Which is a very dark and disturbing alternate universe of our own.
Cool.
It's an alternate plane to our own.
Right, so why are we seeing shit?
Well, see, the Feywild has thing where some who travel there come back and they remember nothing. I've read books saying the Shadowfell has a similar effect. More, it messes with the mind. It makes them see dark, twisted visions and hear things that aren't there.
Oh,
Good.
so we're all insane. Got it.
Well, we already were insane, but this is a whole new level of that.
Yeah, I was saying.
I don't think
I
I'm
beg to
insane.
differ. I'm just an
No,
alcoholic.
Raven.
I-
Yes,
I
Raven.
have an out of character question. Considering what Raven saw before she went into the portal, would she make the connection between the two? Like that was possibly her seeing Shadowfell, the Shadowfell version of Imperius.
Maybe an intelligence check. And also, as you guys are standing there, you notice Huffle's kind of looks very confused. She's gone. Okay. The hell.
Oh, we're
Shadowfell,
still
apparently.
under this effect, apparently.
Yes, you all still see her.
Can you thingy thing?
What did you roll, by the way, Raven?
It's gonna be a natural 20, so 19.
So 19.
Yes.
Yes.
Gonna just do this real quickly. Oh. I don't know if anyone's looking at Raven, but that is a 15 deception check to should pretend that she's fine.
It's like 2 in the
I
morning. The only thing I
mean-
care about is either bed or coffee.
To be fair, he's paying attention to his surroundings, so I will roll.
Alright. You go ahead and roll that. Huffle's also going to go ahead and going to contact 2 short people and Allura. Sorry. Kima, Allura, and Pike.
Oh, I was thinking,
No,
Scanlan and Pike.
no, we're not contacting the bard.
That would be a 17.
That'd be a bad idea. It's fine. But
Stalverk
Zero
staring at
box.
Raven.
Wait, what was the roll?
17.
Oh, that beats me by 2.
yeah, that beats the 15. Well, unfortunately, there's a little problem with the Greater Restoration on, and he looks directly at Raven.
Raven first notices Stalverk is looking at her, and then notices Percy looking at her. With
Yeah.
20 in perception, and then looks down at the ground. Wait, that fucking Percy
the realization.
Oh shit!
Yikes.
What's
He
the
knows.
problem with her?
Is there any way to help her?
There is. Raven.
Yeah?
Do you enjoy being an undead?
Silence.
It's all I've ever known, so I don't know. It's something I've grown used to.
That is fair. I mean, I may be wrong. It might not do anything, but there is a chance, as technically vampirism is a curse.
Hmm.
So there's a possibility that you won't be a vampire any longer.
That'll make healing easier.
She doesn't say anything.
We can give it a try. We'll see if we can avoid the curse for your other curse for now. Okay, line up orderly. That way I can.
Right.
Which. Why'd I have to put this person in the bag? So now I have to go back over here to this bag and search.
Search through the bag.
Ladies first.
Wait. Did I not make a fucking token for Kima? Bullshit. I know good and well I did.
I thought you did.
I did. I had one for Kima.
But the last time
and now
you
it's
pulled it
gone.
out, we also had issues with tokens disappearing.
We did.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna play make believe for now.
Make
There is a
believe.
Kima somewhere. See, Pike and Allura show up.
Go on, ladies first.
Who are you
want to
talking?
go, or should
He
I
said
go?
there's technically he's
No,
referring
don't
to
step
all
forward.
3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll step forward.
No,
No.
stop.
I was kind of expecting that, to be honest.
Yeah, I figured.
I mean, he does respect that part, so he still refers to Mel as a woman at times.
So who's going first?
No, unless someone else steps in front of him first.
Okay. I will say.
Shoves Raven forward.
No.
Raven flees.
You kind of feel a gauntleted hand grab your wrist.
Looks down.
You see Pike. Don't worry. I got you. And you feel a warm, comforting sensation wash over your body as you cast Spirit of Restoration. Stalverk, you also see the shadowy aura disappear from around Null.
Yeah, that's kind of what he's watching for. Is make sure everybody's disappears.
Mm-hmm.
No, and then steps aside and he's gonna wait because he's not going anywhere.
If I can.
Go on, Raven.
Letari can go for me.
I will hold you down.
It's okay.
Keyleth steps forward.
Raven's still not making eye contact with Stalverk.
I'm gonna enhance ability all his wisdom on Keyleth.
He's gonna grab your shoulder to make sure you don't run, by the way. Stay.
Alright, so
Why would I run?
I will ask you to make me a roll as well, Loris.
Me?
Yes. Because Keyleth will need to make a wisdom check.
Hi. With advantage.
Are you asking me to make a wisdom check?
You need to make me a constitution saving throw.
I can't help that.
I'm gonna turn her into a human.
I hope not, because I get a lot of important things for being a vampire.
I will say,
I'll
thank
be
God
honest.
you did enhance ability, by the way, Null. First roll was a natural 9.
Ooh.
Which would have been plus, and also there's a +6 to that because Keyleth's wisdom is a 22.
Yep.
Do I want this to be a high roll or a low roll?
You want this to be a high roll.
Alright. But fuck, my dice. Fuck. I need a new dice.
What'd you roll?
You rolled a nat 1, didn't you?
Oh.
Nat 1?
It's a natural one.
Oh.
Well,
I didn't want to grab my other dice.
Here's what I'm going to tell you. It's fine. You feel a searing pain and you fall unconscious.
He'll catch her because he's
It's
already
fine.
holding her shoulder.
That's the only problem. It doesn't take away the vampire self. That was what Keyleth's roll was for.
Hey.
That was a natural 18 plus 6, 24.
Oh, to try to avoid taking that, I see.
Yes.
Because we don't know what that would have done to her.
It's fine.
The only reason Raven's alive is
Don't
'cause
wanna
she's
know.
dead.
Stalverk has just
Yeah.
become the person who carries everybody when they pass out, apparently.
Yeah, right?
God damn it.
So, see who else is still. So, boom. Stalverk, Letari, and David are still affected. Alora's going to come behind you, Letari.
Oh,
And she's going to just turn you around, look at you, put her hands on your shoulders. And you feel same as what Stalverk felt, a warm, comforting sensation wash over your body. And Stalverk, you do notice both Raven and Letari's shadowy auras are gone.
Yeah.
Yay.
I'm unconscious in your arms. But
Yeah, I
sorry,
know,
Laura,
right?
stop.
Like, here, it's fine.
And you also notice Raven Raven is not breathing. Because
Yeah, he
she's a
kind of
vampire.
assumes this.
I was gonna say, wait, do I ever
Because she's a
breathe?
vampire. I just wanted to slightly freak you out. It's fine.
I was more so confused. This whole time I thought I didn't breathe. All of a sudden I breathe. What the
I mean,
fuck?
I'll be honest. That might be a bit of concern. almost right away for Stalverk, and then it's like, oh wait.
Wait,
Vampire.
I've
Right.
never had
I'm
to
done.
learn how to... If I've
She
never
doesn't
learned how to...
breathe.
If I've never learned how to breathe before, does that mean if I turned into a human, my breathing would be voluntary instead of involuntary? Would my lungs be like, what the fuck are we
You have to
doing?
learn to breathe again. And with your intelligence checks, that might be one.
With my intelligence, it's gonna be...
And
Yikes.
Pike's gonna come over to you, David.
Oh, shit, I guess I'm next up. Alright, do the thing, I guess.
Kind of looks up at you. Are you ready?
If I can get to bed after this, yes, I'm ready.
I can help with that too.
Is that all you care about?
And you
is
see your
sleep?
ball. You see her ball up in one gauntleted fist
It's
as she
like-
reaches for you with the other hand.
Okay, I can walk back under my own power. Also, it's like 2 in the fucking morning. Of course, I want to go back to bed.
Place his hand on your arm.
We also went to
And-
bed like stupid early.
You are now cleared of your shadowy aura.
Righteous.
And I guess that leaves you.
Oh, whatever.
Place a hand on your forehead. Shit. Pike? I need you to come help him.
What did you do? What? I love how he's just
Can't do
holding
it
Raven.
anymore.
What is happening?
I can't do it anymore. I may have overexerted myself earlier. Which, for player knowledge, that may have eaten, like, all of her top level spell slots. Like, 9th through 7th.
That's
Yeah.
right. Latari's
Like,
the other
all of
strong
them.
one. Does Latari
Yeah,
want to
she-
carry Raven to her room?
That's why she came over. She's like, I'll take that.
There you go.
Pike comes over. Pike
Hands
comes
over.
over behind you. And you just feel a very heavy armor just bap, bap on your back as she also casts a restoration on you.
I feel the
This.
burning sensation through.
No,
I've got you,
you still
now,
feel
so-
cold.
Oh, okay.
You still feel cold and lifeless,
Like usual.
as usual.
For all the shadows
Like how
gone.
that's as usual.
Are all the shadows gone?
I need you to roll me a perception check.
Goody.
Everybody?
Everybody.
Me? Unconscious me?
Oh, good. That's a 6.
You're unconscious, so that's a no.
I can't even roll with disadvantage. See if something wakes me up.
Go ahead, try.
Sure, why not?
Certainly try. Oh, dirty
20.
20. 13.
Lowest roll was an 11.
Okay. Oof. And oof. Ooh! Oof!
Which is also
Hey.
a dirty 20 for Stalverk.
Yeah.
I will say. Well, shit, the only one. Okay, I want to point out. How did the unconscious one hear this?
I guess she
Well,
was
the one holding her
distracted
does
as it was being as I was handing her over. I don't know.
Latari is oblivious, apparently. The dice have just dictated she's the most oblivious character I've ever played. It's
She's
fine.
serious.
Plus 1 perception, man.
How
Hey.
far
She's our
is the
campaign
range of
serious.
how far is the range of your curse? Of your
15 feet.
curse
so
radar?
everybody
Okay.
that's around me right now, technically.
You guys hear a scream.
Mhm.
Raven, you recognize the scream.
No. What's her name? Finny.
Yes.
Am I awake now?
Yes.
Alright, I physically sit up and jump out of...
That's why I lowered
Jump out of
that's why I
Letari.
lowered the DC only for you, because you would recognize the scream.
Okay. I jump out of Latari's arm and sprint up to where I know Finny's room is.
Nope.
What?
He bolts off too.
You guys see an entirely unconscious Raven jump out of Letari's arm and break into a sprint.
This is fine. We just bolt
Tari
the
is
fuck off.
completely lost and is like, "Why are we running?"
If either of you have great restoration, let's go.
It's fine.
All right, you guys all bolt up.
I'm gonna
Stalverk,
go ahead
since
and
you
make
are-
some coffee.
Yeah, but David's like, I'm going to get coffee. They don't need me at the moment.
Since I'm what?
Since you are slightly faster than Raven.
Not unless he uses his search.
No, you're right.
thing.
You're
Yeah,
not. That's right.
he's only
So,
30 feet otherwise.
You'd probably get there probably close to the same time because
He was right behind her, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the first person to go into
as
the
you all get
Fuck.
up to the door, you notice something strange about the door. Stalverk.
It's a mimic.
No, not this time.
Not this time.
Damn it.
Not again this time. You see the shadowy aura around the door, and it looks like it's starting to spread.
Can
I don't see-
grab
I don't see
Raven
it,
and
so-
try to stop her?
You keep going, even though Stalverk's trying to stop you.
Yeah.
He's gonna try to grab your
Phineas-
I
arm.
need you to roll.
Phineas
I need you to
screaming.
roll me athletics, Stalverk, in either athletics or acrobatics, Raven.
I think they're both the same modifier for me.
Isn't it like
They
a
are.
2?
Yeah, it's a +2 for both. It's not a bad roll. It's just not very good.
What'd you get, Stalverk?
It's a
Mine's
12.
not very good either. You actually beat it. I think I got a 10.
Wait, I'm gonna regret that.
Yeah. He tried to
I'm
grab
gonna
her,
regret
probably
that.
just missed or something.
I go over and try to open the door.
Alright, you
I'm
open
gonna
the door.
regret this.
You open the door, and you feel even colder than usual. A
Hoping
very
my cat-
cold sensation washes over you. You open the door, and inside you see Femini. She's standing, pointing a dagger. At first, you don't see what she's pointing the dagger at. But as this cold feeling washes over you, it begins to take shape, and you see something that you weren't expecting to see. You don't see your father. You don't see Ripley. You see your mother. With a big chunk taken out of her neck. And as you enter the room, the head moves and turns and looks directly at you.
Is this real?
What the fuck
This
is
isn't
going
real,
on?
right? This is. There's no way this is real.
I try to grab you, you stop. Here.
I guess firebolt.
Cast Firebolt and it passes right through. I need you to roll me the damage.
I don't want to hit Femini.
Roll the damage.
What's the damage on firebolt now? It's 2
Everyone-
something.
I'm so
2d10.
fast.
2d10.
Am I seeing this since I followed
You
her
do.
in there?
I say
Yeah.
if when you walk in, what you see is different.
Oh.
You
It's an
see
18 for damage.
18 for damage. Well, real quick. When you walk in after her, Stalverk, you don't see her mother. You see your mother. Standing there with a very familiar black sword through her chest.
And he's
And-
frozen in place just like wide-eyed. That's great.
If Letari is after him,
I was like standing outside the door.
He's like, and I was like, I'm
He's
sensing
like-
a pattern. Stop running.
Wait! We need to get them out of the... Where's the cleric person?
get pike. I'm gonna help them.
Out on the
Letari.
fall.
Yeah.
You walk in.
Yeah.
Why?
You see something interesting as well.
Good.
I'm gonna move people to where she is a little bit.
You walk in. Bless you.
Wow.
Thank you.
And
Good. Everyone's like that.
It's
you
fine.
don't see anybody looking at you. You see your mother lying on the ground lifeless.
Are we sure we covered the shadow stuff?
Wait, what happened when I cast the firebolt through this?
It goes through and it hits a stone wall. And it
Okay.
leaves a scald mark.
Fine. I go
Raven,
over and grab
Yeah.
Finley.
Leave the room, Stalverk.
Which, to answer your question, by the way, Drag, you would catch up to them because the kitchen wouldn't have been too far away from where you guys were in the foyer originally. So once you got it going, you probably would have headed straight back up.
Yeah, no,
And-
he's not moving.
What the hell's going on? Yeah.
And real quick, before we get to the you pulling her out, another person did walk in.
Good.
And this is what she sees.
Full, I'm guessing.
Huffle.
Ah.
Huffle, you see standing before you the cold, lifeless body of Luna,
How dare you?
staring at you.
Okay. Everyone out of the room.
I am gently grabbing both Stalverk and Huffle's hands, and I'm pulling them.
I'm running over and grabbing Finley.
Good luck.
She's gonna gently do it and ask them to just come on.
Yeah, no.
She doesn't
Uh,
want them staying in there.
If are you moving, Stalverk? Because
He's
Huffle
like
said she's
frozen.
frozen in place.
Yeah, so is he.
Yeah, they're frozen in place.
So with that too, no,
No.
he ain't moving.
Look in the room. Come take Stalverk's hand, please.
Me?
Yes! You have to deal with Huffle. You can pull Stalverk. He might react better to you.
I'm gonna try to do this charismatically or strength. Strength is not a strong suit.
Okay. David, do you-
Charismatically, kiss him on the cheek.
Real quick, David, do you enter the room?
Yeah, I felt like just going just catching up with the group. All right. Oh, what the hell?
He actually just walks in, like nobody stops him. Null's the only smart one
Oh,
at the group
dear.
right now.
Null's like standing in front of the door. He's like,
What the? No. Okay.
Do I
As you-
grab Finley?
All right. Brief synopsis. What's going on here?
As you enter the aura, as everybody is beginning to be pulled out, you don't miss it.
Kind of.
You're unsure of what you see. You see a cloaked figure, reddish skin, 4 arms, floating, staring at you. Black cloth-like tendrils coming off the bottom of their robe. And you hear a voice, though, that they did
Oh,
not
goody.
hear. Your family has failed me, David.
Yeah, no shit. They failed me too.
I will soon
Nice.
start collecting all of your souls.
And
You will come my realm.
kind of expected that.
There will
I'm
be
not.
no saving you.
Little fucks David gets about this.
What was that last thing?
There will be no saving any of you.
The Williams really was saving. I mean, come on.
I don't mean the Williams.
Right.
You and your little friends. Unless I get what I want.
Do you want cookies?
As you say that,
He wasn't traumatized right now. He probably would have smacked you in the back of the head.
you see two figures rising out of the ground at his feet.
Hmm.
Is this
You
while I'm
see-
running up to Finny?
No, this is as you're trying to pull her out of the room.
Okay.
Like,
Is
you
she
guys are in the
going with
process of
me,
trying to pull
or-
everybody out.
I am
And-
picking Huffle up is what's
Okay.
happening.
Okay, good answer. Phone, why do you decide now is a good time
You
to
can't
go
do
to
that
sleep?
with Stalverk. Not
I
easily.
can try and come fireman carry you in a minute
Well,
if I have
will
to.
say, sorry about this, Letari. As you go to touch Huffle, she will pull away, grab her dagger, and point it at the throat of whoever touched her.
Good.
Me. I get it. This is revenge for every time I point my gun at you, but please.
You see the two little figures you see growing out of the ground at his feet.
Hmm.
One is almost an infant, with maggots and mites coming out of the top of his head.
Ew.
No.
And that's why I'm looking directly at your camera, because I know you would recognize these
I
descriptions.
just fucking I just reread this book in 2
And-
hours.
The other figure you see is a smaller humanoid with the head of almost an sort of alligator-like. These two will be watching. One misstep. Part of one of your friend's souls becomes mine. And I already see the perfect.
Can we all hear this, or
Just David.
ah, damn it! I had a
See
snappy
the
comeback for
perfect
that.
one. What is he talking about? I'm
It's me.
concerned.
It's fine.
Plot twist, it's me. Even though I don't.
He apparently
have a
has a
soul?
target.
Jay, do I have a soul?
Hmm?
Does Raven have a
yes.
soul?
Yes.
Technically, yes.
Okay.
Because you can be
I was gonna-
revived.
Try to take Stalverk out.
All right.
However, he is closing his eyes.
That is fair. You still feel the
He's-
cold sensation wash over you.
Yep, he's ignoring that.
As while you do that, Huffle's going to look at you, Letari. She's going to lower the dagger. I'm sorry.
Let's just go, okay? And she's gonna take her by the hand and pull her out of the room.
And I think she's going to follow you. So you get Femini out, by the way, Raven.
Okay, I was gonna say, Finny's not trying to stab me or anything, right?
No. She wants out as well, but it was kind of one of those things. What she sees is a lot worse than what you guys saw, put it that way. Natural ones on wisdom saves do that.
Mm.
Because she had disadvantage. Because she had spent 5 years
Yeah?
in the Shadowfell.
Okay. After I push Finny out of the room, I'm gonna stand next to the door and make sure everyone else is gone.
Alright. David, are you going to stay talking with this figure?
Do you have any more
You know,
questions
there is-
for it?
There is a lot of useful information to glean from something that's talking to and taunting to you.
And I'll be honest, you'll notice something.
I'm curious as who. is
Player
this target?
knowledge, you notice you're the only one I didn't say cold feeling washes over.
Oh.
Good.
So you have the perfect one, huh?
Do I hear David talking?
You
Since I'm still right
do.
there?
You do.
Yeah, ditto.
David, who are you talking to?
Oh, just a family devil, it's fine.
You think I'm a devil? That's cute.
The
Devils
family what?
wish they were me.
You know, okay, fine. Mecha Satan or some shit. Whatever you want to be.
Wait, you're talking to Asmodeus?
No, different guy.
My name is Lord Loss.
The fuck kind of name is that?
On those who suffer, who are angry, who are dejected.
That is a long list, my friend.
Yes, and each one of those fits each member of your group very perfect.
Right, good to know. What do your little friend call him? Can I curious about that?
Take Stalverk's hand by the way.
Does Stalverk follow Null, or
You know,
I'm gonna attempt
does a
persuasion.
roll have to be made?
you can make a persuasion.
Well,
Stalverk?
David, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
No.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
a spell. Can I cast? Wait,
You
can
don't
I cast
see
a
it.
counter
Don't see it.
spell? Damn it.
Let's see. Constitution. That's going to be a 14.
14?
Hmm.
It does not save.
Kind of figured.
You feel at first it feels electrifying, and then you just feel, it feels like a bunch of the cells in your body are just starting to eat away. And you just start feeling weak. And you collapse.
David!
And you're unconscious.
I step back into the room, and I don't know if this is the this is the figure of my mother, well, like what the fuck this is. But I look in the room and I say, "Whatever is here, you're not welcome.
Real quick,
So leave."
real quick, David, you were unconscious at 1 hit point.
Ooh.
Sweet.
Yikes.
No one doesn't know this yet.
Nope.
Oh.
Stalverk?
After I say that, I
Okay.
look to Letari. You probably want to get him out of here.
Yeah, can you corral everybody else? I'm gonna try
I think
I'm still-
everyone else is out of the room.
Nope.
Yeah.
Stalverk isn't.
Oh.
Remember? Well, I was waiting for the persuasion check.
Yeah, what was your
Trying to-
persuasion check?
Yeah. Just trying to talk to. Be fair.
Yep.
Yeah.
This isn't real. We're just going to leave this fake bullshit, and we're going to go away from it. Okay? Just stick with me. We'll be fine. So with, because I use enhanced ability, Eagle Splendor for charisma advantage. That persuasion is a 22.
Yeah, you know, he's not saying anything. He's still kind of staring in the room, but he is gonna follow as you pull him.
Alright.
Yep.
To answer your question, Huffle, Laura, all of them would have caught up to you because they would have been trying to figure out what was going on.
Connecting, reconnecting, and whatever. I don't know if it's back up. Let's see.
Is currently
It
back up on my
is.
screen.
Okay.
Same.
Oh, well, that's
It
embarrassing.
says it's disconnected, reconnecting, so that's why I'm confused. But okay, it's up apparently.
That's embarrassing. I was playing with a white cheddar whale.
Alright, it's a little bit of backtracking. There was the persuasion.
He left. That was
Yeah,
the last
he
thing I
left.
heard.
Stalverk left.
So anything
Alright.
said after that is where I got cut off.
Actually, not much was said
Okay.
after that.
Yeah, I just didn't know if.
But
somebody
nothing
had
was on
responded to you or
stream.
not.
That's why.
Oh, fuck. Fair.
Yeah, nothing got
Hmm.
caught on stream, so.
Fair. Yeah, but the last thing that was brought up was
The people came up and
Yeah.
Huffle. Raven's hoping that nothing responds to her.
I'll get to what responds to you in a second, Raven.
Oh, something
Good.
does respond to me.
Something does. Someone does. You'll see.
Just fine.
Huffle would probably see Allura first. To answer your question, Huffle. You hear a familiar voice in your head, Raven. I wouldn't exactly pick a fight with him.
If he's hurting my friends, I don't want him here.
My dear, he has the power to kill a god. And if that god dies, you die. I'd appreciate it if you did not pick a fight with a thing that can tell I'm connected to you.
I almost said something really stupid. Wow.
Don't do that. Never.
When my friends are safe and out of here, then I'll leave the room. Not before then.
If you pick a fight with him, I will remove your ability to speak.
I'll cast. I was gonna say I'll cast counterspell.
I don't think it works like that.
But
Fine.
all of you would eventually get out.
Well, Letari's down on the ground, basically just helping cradle David a little bit because he just kind of collapsed and it's bad.
And Huffle's gonna bolt over to Allura and just wrap her in a hug, and is crying silently and like trying not to cry, but it's been a long day, kind of thing.
I am going to, now seeing that David's unconscious, try to heal him.
I'm gonna sit down against the wall and just put my head in my hands.
Before I leave the room, I look around again.
Well,
Do I see this? Wait, what?
as you go to peek in the room, Pike kind of pushes past you.
Oh,
I was still in the room. I hadn't left yet. I was
Okay.
waiting for everyone else to leave. I was just saying I look around the room before I leave.
You don't see anything
And
other than it's the same figure of your mother.
Okay.
You go to turn to leave, and that's when Pike would push by you into the room.
I stay in the room. I don't care how powerful she is.
She's going her hand on the floor in the center of the room. And you hear her. Do you speak Celestial?
This is
I
the exact
do.
opposite of what I speak.
Okay. No, you would hear her. You would understand what she's saying. Because she's not being quiet. Sarah, let your light remove this dark presence. Okay, I'm not shitting you. That is a 15
Mm-hmm.
for Divine Intervention.
Ooh.
I rolled a 10 on the D10.
Huffle says she speaks it
on the
too.
D1. Okay, well, you would also hear it.
Yeah.
That was a 10 on the D100 and a 5 on the D10.
Ooh.
So you just see a blinding flash, which would hurt your eyes momentarily, Raven, because you are right there in the room with her. It is like looking into the sun,
The sun is a deadly laser, so I cover my eyes.
especially to a vampire.
I cover my eyes harder.
Oh goodness.
Actually, thinking about that,
Oh no, does she take damage because radiant?
she does take slight radiant damage. It is not doubled.
I was gonna say horrible, so like,
That is 9 points of radiant damage.
oh, that's
As
a
this
lot.
blinding flash just, and you see this radiant energy just fill the room, and it leaks out into the hallway as well.
9 hit points is a lot for me.
All of you who are affected by it, which Stalverk, you would see the shadowy aura for a brief moment surrounding all the people that entered the room again, and then it's gone.
To be fair, he's actually not paying attention.
That is very fair as well. When you do start paying attention again, shadowy aura is gone entirely.
Mm.
Like, it had seeped into the room and everything. It's gone.
Yeah, no, he's still just kind of sitting there with his head in
That
his
is very
hands.
fair. Phone, stop going to sleep. I'm
Because
trying to conduct
trauma.
stuff here.
Childhood trauma, man.
So David does have did get 29 back. I don't know if that. At least it's not at 1 at the very least.
Yeah, that reminds me. Does that heal actually wake me up, or is we dealing with some weird, goofy shenanigans here?
So how much did you try and heal?
29.
29. You heal half of that.
What?
Ooh.
Oh,
And mark that you have 1 point of exhaustion.
someone math that for me because I'm dumb.
Wait, I have a point of exhaustion?
No,
14.
David does.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
Which means, well, the point of exhaustion will be gone after you sleep for the rest of the night. Bless you. It'll be gone after you sleep the rest of the night, but as of right now, if there is anything else, you would have disadvantage on, I believe, all attack rolls and ability checks.
I think so.
I believe. Wording, come on, English, work with me. Okay. Yeah, you do heal the 14 point exhaustion, and as you come to, you still feel this burning in your body, like throughout your body, again, it felt like your cells were kind of eating away.
Ah, fuck. This is brisk.
Okay.
Right. So explanations.
Tari's still like cradling you and helping you try to sit up a little bit.
You will attempt to stand. It's fine.
Make a dex check.
All right.
Advantage because she's gonna try and help stable you.
Yeah. With
So
advantage.
flat roll then.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, that doesn't count for saves, does it?
This is just a dex check. So
Alright.
yeah, you would have disadvantage on it. So it is a flat roll.
Oh, okay. So a flat roll being the first one I rolled because confusion happened would be a natural 19 plus something.
All right.
Plus 1, so a dirty 20.
You're shaky, but you are able to remain standing.
Okay, right. Just gonna lean on this wall right here. Okay, so who are you familiar with the Lord Loss?
Do I recognize the name Lord Lost from my readings?
Nope.
Ditto.
Nope.
Cool.
I'm not even going to have you guys make checks because that's a no.
Fuck you.
Good.
Correction. The only one that would be able to make a check. Stalverk. Roll me.
I would
roll
make
me
it with a disadvantage because of he's not really paying much attention.
Yeah.
What am I making?
It'd be a history check with disadvantage.
Oh, that's still surprisingly not bad, even with disadvantage. That's still an 18.
Okay. You heard when you were supposed to be sleeping when you were younger, you would sometimes try and eavesdrop on what conversations your parents were having. Like a kid normally does. You were never able to, completely hear the entire conversations. You would hear mentions of the name, but not anything more than that. And I will say there's a reason I didn't say religion, because there's technically no religion based around it.
Good.
That's fine.
kind of just lifts his head a little bit and thinks about it.
So for the most part, we're working on a blank slate here. Good to know. So, alright, to make a long story I barely gave a shot about up until this point, kinda short. He's kind of the family not quite demon, and he kind of has his own space from what I remember. He also kind of feeds on suffering. He's a wonderful guy.
Jay,
That's
that's an 18 stealth check as he gets up and walks away.
Check. Oh,
I'm
boy.
watching, by the way.
I like how Nell's like, I'm watching you.
Raven's been looking
There's
around.
a reason why.
What do you say, Raven?
I was gonna say Raven's been like looking around at everyone, so
Roll me a perception check.
24.
that's
Oh,
a natural 17, so 18.
So you see him walk
Two of them
off.
see you. Anybody else looking around? Or no?
He just seems to get up without a word and just walks off. Heading
Hey.
downstairs.
Following.
passively paying attention to her surroundings, but her passive is not great, so
That's fair.
Yeah.
What time of day is it currently? Before I say if I'm
It is
following.
very early morning.
Would
It is
shops
like
be
2
open?
a.m.
oh,
Well,
everything
it's
is
open.
no, we need to go to bed.
It is 2 a.m.
It's fine.
No.
Nothing
Alright.
is open.
I'm gonna follow after Stalverk.
Okay.
Would he have
Somebody-
any idea on how to get in contact with his family?
Well, you might want to ask the other person who's going to be following you guys. Because a passive perception of 21 is a bitch. As Percy would also follow you guys after making sure Huffle was okay. He would kind of start following.
Null also didn't stealth away.
Yeah.
So Null
It's hard
also
to
just kinda,
miss.
Nope.
It's hard to
Yeah.
miss.
But do you need to go? You don't look great.
Oh no, I feel absolutely fucking horrible. Is Pike here or someone nearby?
You
Pike's here.
see Pike coming out of the room. Alright, I don't think that's going to be any trouble here again.
Probably not, but we may have bigger problems. Hold that thought.
What the fuck?
Invaders, it's fine. So we
Fine.
might have bigger problems. So we may have a couple new friends watching us.
What?
Does anyone know a kind of demon-like thing that may or may not be represented by a slightly largish maggot baby? Or an alligator?
Is there a check I can even make off of that?
History, religion.
Arcana.
Okay.
Because it'd be
Good
based
luck
on
with
a
that,
magical
Letari.
creature. That's
I know.
yeah. That's gonna be I'm gonna be honest, it's
Yeah.
a difficult DC.
I know nothing. That's a 13.
Yeah, no. Okay, I want to point out something here. So nobody else is actually focused on seeing people leave, right?
She
Yeah,
saw like Null and a couple other people take off, but she's like, whatever's going on, they can handle it, right? I did. She's semi trying to make sure David
Yeah.
gets back to his room.
At best, I can only notice their absence.
Okay, so with a nat 20, so 20, none of you see. The people who remain don't see Huffle walk away.
Good.
Good.
Because she legitimately said nat 20, so 20. You guys don't see Huffle walk away.
Neat.
But yeah, you're not entirely sure as far as what kind of demon that might be. Your specialty is more devils because,
Tiefling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're not exactly sure what you're like
I don't know. Maybe we should look into this in the morning. Again, you don't look super well.
Yeah, quite possibly. Another thing, though. Turns out he may or may not also be after basically anyone I've associated with, but mostly this body.
Good. That's always assuring. Anyone in particular?
One of you 5.
Well, again, helpful. Good.
David and finding out information.
You know, I really hope somewhere to, like, get some rest, which you should do. You collapsed.
Yeah.
Apologies for the blood in the background, by the way.
I was all tingly, then I was on fucking fire, and then...
That doesn't sound good.
I said sorry for the wind in the background. It's like really windy. It's making a bunch of noise outside.
Very
fair.
Oh,
good.
Didn't even really notice, to be fair.
But, yeah, the rest thing is a good fucking idea. Carful? Trust me, you're gonna need it.
Good. I can help you get to your room if you need it.
I might be able to manage, I think.
Okay.
Possibly.
Right.
Can I manage?
Make me another dexterity check as you begin to walk away. This one with disadvantage because Letari is not helping you.
15?
You start to fall, but you're able to brace yourself against the wall. And kind of use the wall to guide yourself down the hallway.
See, totally fine. I got it.
Like you're kind of leaning against it, your shoulders just like rubbing against it as you just walk your way against the wall.
I'm fine!
And now Letari's just looking around and where all of her friends are not, and she's like, so do I go after everybody or do I go to bed? I'm not sure what to do right now.
Bed. Go to bed. It's 2 in the morning. Go to bed.
Last thing he says before going to his room and closing the door. Try the buddy system.
Yes, sure. And she's like, please go.
To be fair, other people that are there did notice some of them leave and could probably tell you which way they went at least.
I think the only people who saw Stalverk leave followed after him.
There's also Keyleth, or Alora,
Keyleth has a much higher
Pike.
passive, but she's kind of staying
Percy
there.
left with him.
Was there? But you look around and you don't see Keyleth there anymore.
Everyone just left Letari. It's fine.
Alora and Pike are still there. Alora and Pike are still there.
Huffle's not there, right?
No.
And
Femni
David's
is
off.
technically still there, I think.
If Femni is still there. She's kind of drenched in sweat and her eyes are still wide and she's like shaking.
Okay, you know, Femni, why don't we get you set up in my room? You can stay there tonight. I promise, it's super safe.
Can't get me there, right?
I promise that it's super safe.
You can't get me there, right?
I'm pretty sure.
That's
He's gonna get me.
No, absolutely not. Alora, help.
You guys kind of help her to her feet and start guiding her to your room.
Once Femni's settled there, she's gonna kind of go, so which way did Huffle and or everybody else go?
Others, I think, went that way. It points in the direction that
Really downstairs.
Stalverk and them went. Yeah, it just kind of points downstairs. And Huffle went and points downstairs again.
Everybody just went downstairs. That's wonderful. Okay.
One went a little more downstairs than you think they did.
Hmm?
Fine.
Letari's going to wander after everybody, not super quickly, but just kind of like
I'll
she
stumble across somebody
figures.
soon.
Yeah, she's hoping she's gonna find somebody.
Fair. So let's start with Stalverk. Where you head, buddy?
He's just kind of walking until somebody stops him at the moment while he's trying to process things.
Stalverk, why are we? We should really rest.
You. He looks at Percy.
Yes, I didn't do it this time. Sorry, force of habit.
How the fuck do I get in contact with my father?
Unfortunately, I don't know where they are at the moment.
Fuck.
That is something you might have to... see, do I still have the token? You might have to speak with Father Aventus about that.
Right. Where is he again? Back in the city?
He's in Western. He is another city over.
Can go there in the morning.
Fine, whatever. Deal with it in the morning. And he kind of just starts heading back upstairs.
Okay.
Noel's following.
Like, what the fuck are you? Is wrong with you, kind of?
It's Raven following, because I know Raven was following. Raven's going to stay downstairs with Percy.
No! Raven is gonna realize she's with Percy and then start walking for the gates of the castle.
Miss Raven.
Yes?
I know you're well aware that I am well aware of what you are.
I was starting to feel that way.
Just because I had poor, very, very poor associations with vampires in the past, does not mean I'm going to put a bullet in your head.
I appreciate
I
that.
figured I ought to say something because you've been acting very sheepish around me. It is very quite obvious.
Yeah, I've been told I'm not the best liar at times.
You really aren't. How you've gone this long without a lot of people realizing that you're a vampire is beyond me.
To be honest, I don't usually have to lie about it. Not a lot of people walk up to me and ask, "Hey, are you a vampire?" and then I lie and say no. Unless
This is
I'm in a
also fair.
temple. But I'm walking this direction for other reasons. Not because of
I
I
think that might be deception because you started to say you realize you're with just Percy and you're going to start walking away.
Well, no, she realized she was with Percy.
Okay.
The reason she realized she was only with Percy, so she doesn't think
Okay.
Percy will say anything to anybody else.
Gotcha.
That's why she started walking off.
Okay. Fair.
Unless Percy stops her right now, so who knows?
Does a 27 hit? No, I'm just kidding.
No, it misses. My AC is now at 29. I've learned from Crumpler.
Oh dear lord.
Okay. Well, I guess it's good he had advantage on it. Because your back was turned. So, as Null and Stalverk turn around to go back upstairs, Letari's coming down the stairs.
He is literally paying no fucks and is just walking with like he seems to be focused on something. He's thinking about something. He's not hiding that.
Hey!
What?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Fine.
Don't seem fine.
Fine.
I heard that roll just fine roll. Just might as well roll it. Roll.
Okay. How badly did you beat me? Let's find out. Oh, did you get?
I rolled a 10.
He deceived Letari.
Yeah, Letari is not that insightful.
I
No.
rolled an 18.
I rolled
You rolled
an
a what?
18. -1.
Yeah. Stalverk's not the most charismatic.
No, he's definitely not fine.
No, he's not.
But he lied to Letari at least.
Yeah.
For one of the very few successful lies, I'll take it.
Look, Letari is a very oblivious character. I made her this way. It's fine.
I will take what I can get.
Null's not saying anything.
Okay. You
Not saying anything to Letari, at least.
you let them go.
She's just kind of gonna offer a hand, kind of like a reassuring, like, we've got you, in a way? Because she doesn't know what he saw, but she knows what she saw, and so she can't imagine it was good.
No.
Both have traumatic pasts with their mothers.
Yeah, somebody else does too, but it's fine.
You just
And
keep
I don't mean
walking.
Raven.
Somebody else does.
She's
Don't worry
gonna.
about
Latari's gonna look at Null, kind of like, keep an eye on him. She seems worried whether or not he was able to lie to her. She's just worried.
Alright.
Don't worry, everything will be fine. And I've already rolled my deception. Fine.
Just.
What is it?
That's a 23.
Ooh, well,
I can't even get to that. And that's only a 17, so she's just like, okay.
It's fine.
Great.
So,
I'm gonna keep continuing down.
okay. So, we'll jump from there to Huffle,
Okay.
Oh, baby, what are you doing?
who I will say, I would assume is possibly focused on what she's doing, so she may be just using her passive perception. I want to make sure this is 100% correct before I say that definitively. Oh, my back.
He was going to his room, by the way, but he's probably not
Gotcha.
gonna stop Null if Null follows him in there, but...
Ooh la la.
Oh my goodness. He's a little too... He has that tunnel vision, man, of just... He gets
Yeah.
focused on something and he just... Everybody else is not there.
This is very fast.
It's fine. Null just wants to say a few things. It's fine.
It's good. It's fun.
Alright, let me pull up this stat real quick so I know what to do. I need to know what roll to make for this. I need to access this level character sheet right here. Oh yeah. Boy, I need a certain character sheet for a certain roll I need to make. Oh, that's an impressive stealth. That is a... That's a +8. Oh shit, Keyleth. That's a 25 stealth. So let me know if that beats your perception check, since you will be keeping an eye on things around her. Because that is a thing that happens when you're paranoid. Believe that would... Can't beat that even if I roll that. Okay. So, as you're walking, you do not feel a person behind you. You do make it to the sun tree, and you do pull out the scrying eye. And this person needs to make a wisdom save. And they do not succeed. As your vision shoots into that of the eye, and your vision is then rocketed across the sky, and it continues and continues, and you get to a port city, and the vision comes in on Luna asleep in bed, alone in her room, nothing going on, but alive. Phone, no. Bad. Alright. For stream, Huffle's just going to let out a breath of anxiety and smile. And with that smile, she would probably glance up and see Keel standing in front of her.
Buddy.
Are you okay? I could tell things were... Huffle's going to look down, and she'll just say, I saw Luna. Whatever that was made me see her, and it was not good. And Gilth would kneel down in front of her and just kind of pull her into a tight hug. Don't know what you guys are dealing with, but it seems to me it went after Darkest Fears. Just know that that's all it was. vision. It wasn't the truth. Fine. Why? It's fine. Broken.
We're all very quiet at the moment. It's fine.
We are. Nothing's broken yet except for Raven.
You know, I'm sure it's fine.
About that.
It's fine. Raven's not broken. Raven's just doing something dumb, which I warned you guys about before the session started that she was going to be doing something dumb tonight. This is
fine,
just
don't
her
worry about it.
opportune moment to
Why?
do the dumb thing.
Because it's Raven.
Because she has more reasons now to do it. She doesn't see the correlation between the reasons, but...
But, did she proceed to snark the fuck out of Super Saiyan?
How'd you know?
To be fair, if it's
listen.
the portal thing, that was already said that it wasn't going to be ready anytime soon. But, you know.
That's not it,
Something
actually,
else.
interestingly enough.
yeah.
I'm sure it's fine.
Don't worry, it's perfectly not okay.
It's fine.
Everything is not fine.
It's fine. Pumpkin!
Man, you're not in this game.
That's what you think.
Nothing was fine.
You're gonna jump
Well, they're
up
not
there, guys.
here.
Technically,
There
the
was-
thing on the
There
shoulder
was Xander.
could be,
It
but I
can,
haven't.
yeah.
You know, he still has yet to name that thing.
He has yet to name it, and I'm disappointed.
He's not
Like,
the
I'm
best with
disappointed.
naming
Name
things, okay?
It's fine. We just named it
Right.
Pumpkin, but replace certain letters with the number 1. It's fine. It's foolproof.
No.
Name it Tony.
Okay.
Oh dear. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. So Huffle responds to Keyleth. You remember the story you used to tell me about Vax? You used to tell me that he was always watching over us. I wish he could watch over us a bit more. This group could use an extra pair of eyes on us. Player knowledge. Huffle does not know that Vax is back.
That's right.
She'll kind of laugh a bit, tears in her eyes. Well, I wasn't supposed to tell you this, but those eyes are on you. Whether you know it or not, he's watching. Much easier now that he's back.
Surprise, motherfucker. Okay, phone.
I want to point out there's a reason I haven't had you guys roll perception checks for exactly that kind of thing. I don't think you guys are beating a 40 stealth.
Of course, hit me with it. Roll perception right now. I wasn't trying to actually roll. It was an 8 anyways.
Don't worry, it's fine. Everyone just dies in the end.
For Raven, in the beginning, too.
Not wrong. Huffle just kind of looks up at her. What? And then she stands. Wait, how? Apparently, your friends went into graveyard here and he climbed his way out of one of the graves. Very fucking morbid if you ask me, but sounds like Vax to me.
I'm not saying a damn thing. I want to, but I'm not.
This is going to be bonkers. Oh no. Huffle just stares at the scrying eye, then looks back at Keyleth. You know where he is? Honestly, no.
Does anyone know where Vax is?
No. No, nobody does.
Just so glad that I spotted Stalverk.
At this point, I don't even think the Raven Queen knows where he is. Which is actually probably what she would say. At this point, I don't even know if his Raven Queen would even know where he is. Kind of just, yeah, he just kind of vanishes. But we can talk about that later. How about we get back to the castle? It's... Well, you... Okay, you know what? I just want to say straight up. You can certainly try. As Huffle asks, can I try and scry?
Welcome back, Drag.
Welcome back, Ned. This is going to be interesting. Which I will point out, you say the he's watching fucking stalker thing. You do realize scrying is a far away version of stalking, right?
Yes, and there are laws against this. There in the real world there are.
In the real world there are.
In the real world there are. I learned about stalker laws. Intro to Criminal Justice was the first class I passed this semester. So.
But the laws do not take account magic.
Okay, here we go.
You know what? You're right.
I'm going to take a picture of this.
Please do.
Is it a natural one?
I would laugh.
I'm going to share this in the Discord chat, and then I will also send it directly to Huffle.
Oh, good.
Joyous joy. Joyfulest joy. Amazing.
That is a natural 1 on his wisdom save to avoid being scryed on. So, what you see is you look into it, and your vision doesn't go far. It seems like your vision barely leaves where you are. As it goes about maybe 30 feet from you. And your scry tunes in on a shadowy figure in an alleyway watching you and Keyleth.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
Such a Vax thing to do.
Yeah! The fucking that one that... Oh god, I just remembered something.
Huh.
I could have fucking used luck.
Yeah, he has luck.
Yeah. Worst part is I've been listening to Critical Role while I was at work today.
That's a little unlucky.
And he used it multiple times.
Everybody wastes his luck on so much. It's funny.
He does. But when you can re-roll D20 rolls, why not?
Yeah.
Especially when everything's about to blow up in your face because of one.
You know?
This is just... Of course it would be...
Makes for a good story. Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Huffle's about to do the dumb.
She just looks back at Keyleth, smiles wide, and casts invisibility.
Oh.
Huffle's exact words, I'm gonna be an ass.
Eventually.
I'm assuming you walk in his direction, Huffle. That's what I'm fully assuming.
That's what I would do.
We know Null is an ass. We know Null would do this.
No, Null would have done something worse. I would have done the invisible thing.
You would have pointed in the direction and cast Levitate.
Fireworks!
No.
Just a bunch of flashing lights because of minor illusion.
Roll me a stealth check. And I will roll perception.
Well, at least she has advantage.
A disadvantage, yeah, with advantage, and he has disadvantage to see you because you're invisible.
Because invisibility is bullshit.
It is, it really is.
I love it.
Raven is also bullshit, but it's fine.
I love her.
We know.
I love Null.
Even though you keep making puns.
You missed my last pun, and I'm very glad about that.
I heard it.
I
I'm just not going to make you roll it yet.
Yet?
Yeah. 19, so I'm 19. Alright, Vax, what is your perception? Oh, mother of God. That's a plus 14.
Oh.
4 or lower.
But here's the thing: if he's
He has
at least a level,
disadvantage.
if he is a level, if he's at least a level 11 rogue, he has reliable talent. Which is
He's a level 13
Minimum.
rogue.
so that would be 10 plus his.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. The lowest they can roll is a 24. In that case, I love it. I have yet to play like a pure rogue, and I love rogues.
I've never played a high-level rogue. The highest level I've ever gotten a rogue to was level 4 before campaigns ended.
Okay. So, Huffle just said, "Hang on, BRB." I don't know what she's doing, but before I reveal I'm just going to go ahead and say the perception check because of reliable talent. Because at disadvantage, his rolls were a natural 4 and a natural 3.
Ooh.
So it would have been an 18 or a 17 is a 24.
Cat is being dumb.
So wait, what?
That's what she
That's
said.
what she says.
Cat being the dumb. Gotcha. Can we get a quick 5-minute break? I need to run to the restroom.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Pretty
not.
bad.
Yes.
Oh.
Who said that?
Suffer.
Okay. Huffle, we'll be right back. I do have to run to the restroom real quick. I'm sorry.
Hi.
I hit
Carry
buttons.
on.
Boop. Oh, go whoop. Oh, good.
Green tea.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
I get some green tea.
Moment. You're
We are
good.
back. And, so, you go to sneak up on him. And because other people forget things as far as when they do their stuff, I'm going to continue the trend. That is a 17 perception check. He does not see you with your 19 stealth. So you sneak right up again. You sneak right up on him. What do you do, Huffle? Although I feel like I know what you're going to do, but I want to see you say it. Because honestly, I'm concerned.
There's no need to be concerned.
He's so quiet.
You know, it's fine.
Break the silence for the stream while we wait.
Welcome back.
No!
What's happening?
Oh, we're breaking tension because there's quiet.
Waiting to hear what Huffle's going to do to poor Vax.
Oh dear.
Kill him.
Don't do it!
Or do it. Like, just do it. It'll be
Because
fun.
of Vax's actual players forgetting of reliable talent, I'm not using it this time.
I can... Derp! I like to type.
Hold up, do I
Oh.
still have my modified emote? It's so cute.
God.
Oh no.
You know?
Okay. She's going to walk up in front of him, stand right in front of him, and drop invisibility. Then just kind of smiles at him, and not really sure what to call him. She'll call him what she used to call the big raven that came to visit her in Keyleth. Hi, Feathers.
Oh, that's so cute!
Oh,
my
my god.
I'm gonna roll to see if he holds his composure, because god damn it, they figured out how to find the rogue in stealth. It's called Scry on them, and they roll a
That's cheating.
one. It is.
And fucking Rin does it to strike her all the damn time.
Look, man.
It's cheating! It's fucking. I bet you anything they've had arguments about that.
I can't.
Oh, I'm sure
roll.
they have, and
Use
she
a new
still
dice!
wins anyways.
I'm not rolling high for 4.
Use a new dice!
I don't want to. I thought I used the
Daryl!
Gilmore die for Vax's stuff. That's appropriate.
Yeah.
Just Gilmore die. He just kind of jumps and kind of trips backwards and falls on his ass.
Mm.
Oh, fucking hell. Well, she's definitely yours, Keyleth. Fucking hell. Hi, Huffle. And Huffle just laughs at him.
No. No, that happened.
What? What did you do?
I tossed something into my desk. It didn't quite... It kind of went a little further than it should have.
Okay.
Oops.
Keyleth kind of laughs as well. Okay, now that you had your fun, please go back to the castle and rest. You've had a long day, and you should probably get some rest. Huffle's going to lean down and give Vax a big hug with the biggest grin on her face. Because she cheated in finding a Rogan stealth.
Cheating.
Kidding.
All's fair in magic.
Call it cheating if you will. She still needs to find him.
To be fair,
Every
that is
time-
one of the only ways to find a rogue with
She
a
didn't
40 in a
need
stealth check.
to find him. She didn't need to. She just did.
I was gonna say every time
How
Jay
many times has he the way during an argument, though?
Nope.
every time Jay uses magic against us now, I'm gonna say he's cheating. So I hope you guys are prepared.
But you use magic.
Huh?
And I never said I
You're
don't
cheating.
cheat.
That's
I
fair.
never said I don't.
No, you're this
We
way
know.
on my stream.
Huh?
Well, no, technically, both people on the side of me use magic.
Yeah.
Fair.
I don't
Um,
know who those are, so I'm just gonna.
Yo.
Okay.
I'm just going to go like that and encompass all of you, because technically, Hellish Rebuke is magic.
It is. Which I keep forgetting that still works.
Magically.
I play it off because I forget, but he probably doesn't know how to control that, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Forget that he has that as a thing.
She just helps him up and smiles at him. Thanks for watching over us when I was in Zephyra. Okay, guys. Vax, she really needs to go to bed.
Poor Keyleth.
You might want to listen to. Keith. She's not going to stop anytime soon if you don't go to bed. You're one to talk, Raven.
Bold of you to assume I have a curfew. My parents didn't care that much.
To be fair, technically your parents are both dead.
So am I, though.
And you were kind of on a strict forever curfew.
Exactly.
Strict forever.
You know what? That's fair. Can't have a curfew if I'm not allowed to go outside.
Then why are you outside?
Hey, why the fuck are you outside then?
Because fuck
Hold
the
up.
rules.
Okay, fair. I'll give you that one.
You don't have to obey the rules if you leave.
But that's what trees are for.
You beat me to the pun, so I'm proud. But I'm
Well, I
also
had to,
glad
but-
that I didn't make the pun. I already took
It's
2 before.
fine. It's fine. Hi, feeling. Do you want to say hi to the nice people?
Huffle laughs and gives him another hug. Okay, I promise, but you promise you'll be here tomorrow morning? Please?
And she's gone.
I promise. Go to bed. Go. Shoo. And with that, Raven, where are you going in the city to try and find a quicker way back?
I love this rewind that's gonna eventually happen with the other two.
Oh, it will.
So, Raven has a list of dumb things to do.
Good.
First thing on that list,
The dead bodies.
She's gonna go to
Where to hide them.
each and every like building and store that she knows of that might have portals or some form of transportation so
Does
that she
anyone
might
open this
go
thing?
back to Imperius.
I thought
Okay.
nobody was open.
Roll me an investigation check.
No one is open. She's looking like through. She's not like breaking into stores or anything. She's just looking around stores, seeing like what would probably have stuff like this.
Roll me an investigation check.
That's intelligence. That's
Yep.
a 17 though, so 16.
Okay. You are looking around. The only place that may have something like that would be Gilmore's, but Gilmore's is closed.
Yeah.
It's currently broken.
And broken, as Null has pointed out, and it would take a bit to get another one set up.
Yeah.
To which he has already told you this.
Yeah. Okay. Next up on her list, then, after that, she wants to. How much time would some sort of like place of knowledge be open at this time?
Only investigation check.
A 17 again, so 16.
Nope.
Alright. That'll wait till later when it's actually open.
What's funny though is forget there's a library in the castle, which is the funny part.
Well, yeah, she doesn't want to be in the
But you
castle
said you were
for-
looking around town, so that doesn't count.
Yes, I'm looking around town. The last thing I want to do is quite possibly the stupidest thing.
Of course.
Oh,
Said the
good.
stupidest for last.
Remember the temple that the guy wanted
Oh,
to take
no.
Raven to? So
Why?
I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Going to have to slap a vampire.
It was an abandoned temple. I remember them saying it was an abandoned temple, so I would be allowed to.
It is. It's still a temple.
It is temple. You're right.
It's
I'm
still-
not gonna try and enter it. I'm gonna go to the. I'm gonna sneak over to the area that I know the temple is at. The first thing I want to do is look around for people.
Roll me perception.
Perception?
Natural 1.
Yeah.
You don't see anybody.
It's fine.
Alright. It's perfectly safe. Okay. Stealthily, I'm gonna start approaching the temple then, and keep looking around.
Roll me stealth check.
That's better. So 16 for stealth.
Okay.
Not the best.
You are invisible.
Oh wait, I am invisible. Hold on, I have advantage.
What was advantage?
16 still. Advantage was a 5.
Good.
The moment I hear anybody, I'm getting the fuck out, though.
Okay. You think you're hidden. Mostly because nobody's called out to you yet.
Yeah, you didn't see anyone. I don't know why.
Okay.
Yeah.
As I get closer, I'm gonna keep looking around.
Go ahead, roll me another perception check.
Fucking fuck, that's a 5.
It's getting
Is there
better.
any way I could get advantage on this since I'm
Nope.
really... Alright.
I love all the rolls over there.
I'm
Yeah, don't worry.
terrified. I knew this was gonna be a bad idea, but I'm more
nobody there.
terrified now.
You don't see anybody.
Okay.
Good. You don't
Is it-
see.
How close do I get to the... Can I get to the temple without anything bad happening? Like, is there a point where I reach the... before I reach the temple that something
You
bad
cross
happens?
the threshold onto the property of the temple.
I hesitate. I stop for a second.
Okay.
Because I don't... I've never tried to do this before.
No, you haven't.
Well, I want to try and see... Do I know what will happen to me if I try
Nope,
to do
because
this?
you haven't tried.
was gonna say what's the worst that could happen, but
You keep saying this, and then you
There's
keep
a
doing
lot
dumb
of-
things.
there's a lot of bad things that can happen right now.
Yep, and
At
no
least
one knows.
Stalverk knows it's dumb. I think Raven doesn't at this point.
No, Raven knows is a bad idea, but like, she's gotta find answers, man.
Okay. As you cross the threshold into...
She doesn't step through. She holds her arm through. Her
As
left-
you cross the threshold of the grounds, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Yes.
17.
Nothing happens.
Gonna step through the.
Make me another wisdom saving throw.
Oh, fuck. 16.
Nothing happens.
I take a step forward.
You know,
John,
you're
fine.
just beating the DC and you know it.
I know that DC is a 15. I'm certain that the DC is 15.
You keep approaching the temple.
Stealthily.
Roll me a stealth check.
Oh wait, I have advantage. I have advantage.
Yeah, 'cause you're
17.
invisible.
It went from a
Okay.
7 to a 17.
You think you're hidden?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna start. I wanna, before I approach the temple
Mhm.
fully, I wanna look around again, make sure there's
Make another
no
perception
one.
check.
Thanks for the doofadum there.
My-
Shuttle.
It's a 4.
You don't see anybody.
Guys, no one's here. Yeah, but I'll just.
When you get within 15 feet of the temple, I need you to make me another wisdom saving throw.
It's only a 14 this time.
Nothing happens.
Okay, the DC isn't 15.
Or there's actually
Maybe.
nothing, I'm just fucking with you this entire time.
I'm terrified, so yeah.
Oh no, something will happen if she rolls an out one, but I'm gonna be completely honest. You're walking across a path. Nothing bad will happen until you try and enter the actual temple.
Okay.
There are no protective enchantments on the actual grounds of a temple until you get into the temple.
Okay.
Depends
So
on the
then
temple.
It does
gonna
depend on the
approach.
temple.
I'm gonna approach the door. When I get to the door, I'm gonna stop and listen to see if I hear anything inside,
Make me a perception check.
voices or anything. That's a decent fucking roll. 19.
Okay.
Nope. No one knows where she is. This is fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay.
It's only the place that the Rakshasa was trying to take you. I wonder why.
Okay.
I wonder if he had allies there.
So, I will say, you hear one person. You hear a coughing noise, like somebody has, there's probably a lot of dust in an abandoned place. You can't tell. You can tell it's not the Rakshasa, but it has that feel of somebody's throat is really dry, and they're just coughing a lot. Sounds like a person that could be sick.
Now I'm facing a moral dilemma. Is
It's
it a
not
bad
so
guy? Is it a sick person?
abandoned.
Fuck.
If only you had people you could come work with.
I know.
I want to point out that was only a 19 perception check.
Yeah.
Nice.
The highest perception check I can get is a 21.
Mhm.
I can't
And even
get
that
any
wouldn't
higher.
work.
I only hear coughing.
Yeah, you only hear one person coughing.
Okay. Do I hear anything else from this person after they stop coughing? Like talking, anything,
No.
muttering,
Mm.
cursing,
Nope.
violent spell casting, murder.
Well, no.
Checking off all the essentials here. Odds or evens, guys?
Don't enter the temple. Don't you know better? Raven knows
Real quick.
better. She's not that dumb, is she?
Raven.
Well,
Raven.
yeah.
Does a 20 hit?
Does a 20 hit me?
Oh
yeah.
wait, no, hold up. They have advantage.
Oh shit.
But I'm stealthed, so
They saw you.
A 28 perception does wonders,
nah, it doesn't.
and a 28 stealth also does wonders.
Who the fuck has a 28 stealth?
Someone who rolls a natural 20.
Oh. Well, you know what? You and your
And
natural
isn't
20
Vax.
bullshit. Isn't Vax. You know what? If Vax rolled a natural 20, it'd be a lot higher.
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Okay, that's going to be 6 points of piercing damage. As you feel a crossbow bolt hit you in the leg.
I don't scream out in pain, but that hurt a little bit.
You should run.
Yeah, no, I run and dash.
Away.
Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity? Alright.
She also has to make a con check for
That's
her
a
invisibility.
18.
Yeah, go ahead and make me a constitution. Go ahead and make me a concentration check. Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Constitution saving throw is going to be a 12. Dexterity saving throw is going to be a 19.
Okay. The 12 just barely saves.
It's fun,
Because
guys.
all you had to do was beat a 10.
Okay.
The 19. Let me double check this real quick. Yeah, no, that does not save.
Against what? What am I?
An acrobatics check to trip you,
Ah. Well,
which
what
is a 29.
Oof.
Well, fuck this. Who the fuck
Because that was
is
a natural
this?
19.
Well, there's no way I could possibly beat that, even with a natural fucking 20.
Well, no, that's the thing. It could have been lower, and you would have passed.
You should have
But-
got a disadvantage since I kept invisibility up.
They knew where you were.
It's
Yeah.
fine. I had invisibility up and I was running.
And also, I want to point out another thing.
Yeah?
True Sight's a bitch.
Ooh.
What the fuck? Why are you gonna
It's
do
almost as
this?
if they were designed to target you.
And it's
Gee,
almost
I
as
wonder.
if it's almost as if I wasn't over here rolling disadvantage for perception checks.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
I noticed you rolled 4 times, and that's what concerns
I
me.
rolled 10 times.
Oh, see, this is why Raven shouldn't have gone to the place where she was supposed to go when she was being kidnapped.
I will say, the reason you heard the one person, they rolled a natural 2. Everyone else rolled 15 or higher.
Ooh.
Nice. I just wasn't rolling very well is the problem. If I had rolled a little bit, you know how many
Your
times
perception checks suck.
all of
Anyways,
everything else was really high except for my perception.
You don't
Like,
take any damage from falling. You
Alright.
trip and you fall face first on the ground.
I
The
get back
bolt
up
kind
and
of
start running.
snaps.
I get
You have a
back up and
crossbow bolt
start
in your leg, remember?
I don't care. I get up and
I
start
need you to
running.
make me an athletics or acrobatics check to avoid a grapple.
That's gonna be a natural 20.
Okay.
So
Plus
22.
what?
Plus
Plus
2, so 22.
Okay.
Come on, man, give me the natural 20. Like,
I'm gonna need you to roll again because that is also a 22.
oh, bless these dice. It's another natural 20. I promise.
Well, unfortunately,
Did you roll?
that's one higher than last time.
Fuck you.
So instead of a 15 on the die, that is a 16 on the die, which makes it 23.
Well, can I say bullshit? Oh, wait, no. I use Divine Favor of the Gods. I add 2d4 to my dice roll.
The roll decision has already, the total has already been
Fuck
stated.
you.
You got to be quicker on the draw with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of those things you kind of have to add
You
in.
see, I just want to point something out as a player. At least when Stalverk leaves, he
only
has
saves
an escape
attack
plan other than run.
Oh, yes. Only saves on attack rolls anyways.
I don't
If
understand
you,
what.
if you fail a save or miss an attack roll, you can roll 2d4 to the total.
Yeah, no, I was saying,
right.
Stalverk, at least when he sneaks off, he has an escape plan, usually.
Yeah, right? He's already thinking, like,
I'll
gonna go
teleport
that
out
way.
or something. Yeah, like he
I'm gonna
watches.
teleport that
He
away.
memorizes terrain for a reason.
I wouldn't move if I were you.
Do you recognize this voice?
You do not.
Alright.
I will say you see a green arm wrapped around you.
Green with envy.
Or they could be a half-orc.
Could be an half orc.
A rather large half-orc, more on the orcish side.
Yeah, that's a possibility, but
Who I will say just barely beat out one of your perception checks.
half orcs aren't resistant to necrotic damage.
No. No, they're not. Are ravens resistant to squeezing of the head damage?
Yes.
So who's here looking forward to seeing Lois's new character?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, she's
You know?
she's my new character.
this is when Lourdes purposely put her character in danger just so she could bring in the new character she already made.
I promise it's not. Raven does have a reason.
Does a
she's
save
doing
need to be
this.
made?
Does a save need to be made? Not yet. Who
Okay.
are you?
I don't think you're in any position to be asking questions.
I think I can be in whatever position I want to be.
Clasps, show yourselves. You see 8 other people come out of the shadows, some holding short swords, some holding rapiers, other holding daggers, pointed directly at you.
Alright. Guess it's probably a good idea I didn't do what I was gonna do originally.
Have you heard of an Iron Maiden?
Huh?
Have you
Yeah.
heard of what an Iron Maiden is?
Yeah, I have.
It turns people into pincushions. So I ask you,
Fine.
what were you doing here?
I was here to see if there was a certain person here. I don't know what his name was. I said, I don't know what his name was. But he was some sort of... Did we find out that it was Rakshasha? Or...
The Rakshasha?
Yes, and
Yeah.
Stalverk also did state he would be gone for at least a few months.
Yeah.
Because he died.
He died on this plane.
Yeah, he died here and would return in a few months after being revived, because that's what Vax told him.
After reforming in the Nine Hells.
So you were given the information, but you still went.
I've forgotten a lot. I didn't actually have that written down in my notes is the thing.
Then whose fault is that?
That's
Yes.
What are notes?
That's when Raven remembers. Oh shit, the person I'm looking for is not gonna be here.
It clicks.
It was a Rakshasha.
Rakshasa, by the way.
Gesundheit. Please don't make me pronounce it again. I have difficulty pronouncing Shillelagh.
Say it with me. You just said it correctly.
Shillelagh? Did I say it correctly?
Yes.
Oh.
Alright, say it with me. Rock.
Rock. Shasha.
Shasa.
Rock Shasha.
Whatever, close enough.
Close enough.
Sasha.
You know what?
Rock,
Fuck it,
rock
Lobster.
Sasha.
Sasha Rock.
Rock
There you
salsa.
go.
Rock.
Anyways.
There you go. That's the best way to
No
pronounce it.
tiger. There is no tiger demon here.
Well, in that case, I'll be leaving.
Under one condition.
Depends on the condition.
I'm sorry, I just saw a drag put in chat. Rock lobster.
Rock lobster.
I approve. You tell anyone we are here, you die. Slow and painfully.
Tell anybody who's here.
Smart girl. And you get shoved to the ground forward.
There are nicer ways to release people. I stand up and brush myself off.
Do you turn and look at him?
Yeah.
Who?
Hmm?
Who do you turn and look at? Nobody's
Oh,
there.
the person. Oh. Oh, okay. No one, I guess.
Literally no one. All 8 of the other people, along with him, are also gone.
I start
Yeah, that's
muttering.
what's over here rolling like rapid fire. His
start
roll was a
muttering.
natural 20.
I start muttering things in Infernal underneath my breath as I walk away.
out of nowhere, you hear, "I'd watch that tongue of yours as well, or I'll cut it out."
Do I make a smartass remark? Do I feel like David right now?
You saw what happened to David.
I was about to say,
Well, that's
you
true.
took a crossbow bolt to the thigh for just trying to listen into the door.
I used to be an adventurer.
You didn't take an arrow to the knee. You took a crossbow bolt to the thigh. There's a difference.
You also didn't get married.
Still got the point, I hope.
That too.
nice one, Fluffy.
You keep walking.
I'm assuming they're still looking at her, so they see her have
they're
a
still
debate about-
watching.
yeah. They see her have a bit of a debate, internal debate for a couple seconds about whether or not to respond, and then start walking off. Not clear, obviously not fully resolved. Like she looks like she's about to say something as she starts walking off.
In your head,
Nice.
clever girl.
You know, I have enough voices in my head. I don't really need any more.
You didn't respond with message.
Hmm?
Now, he. Player
Oh,
knowledge.
she said
that
it
was
out
a
loud.
message. You're
Oh, so
walking away.
she can respond with message. With message, you can respond in a whisper, and the other person can hear you.
No.
That's
Do you
how
know where
message
they are?
works.
Do you know where they are?
The target hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear. So even if
Do
I
you
don't
know where they are?
I don't know where they are, but they can still hear me in response.
Yeah, 'cause she's not the one casting, he is.
That's fair. I'll give you that this time.
Which is why it's bullshit on Trickster Rogues.
Yeah. You go ahead and start heading back to the castle, I'm assuming?
Mhm.
Since it's
Oh,
like...
I'm immediately telling the fucking group about this. Like, they didn't check me for deception or anything. Like, I'm not gonna just let this go.
It's fine, but we have bigger problems.
Yeah,
We have
well,
a
we're
lot
going to do
of
a rewind here.
Hey, good. Good.
Oh, Stalverk.
He is pacing back and forth in his room.
Can we talk?
Sure.
He goes and like sits on the edge of the bed. Why, when I asked you if you were okay back there, when you got shot, you said you were?
He stops. He stopped facing. Didn't think she would take me down so easily.
I'm sorry, that completely broke on my end. What was that?
I didn't think she would take me down so easily.
When I ask if how you're doing, I'm trying to accurately gauge how people are so I can use my spells effectively.
There were other people who needed it.
I know. But so did you. Or did you forget what happened afterwards? Because I didn't.
Well, if not me, it probably would have been Raven.
Yeah, no. He's just shaking at the moment.
Just fine. Sorry, I read chat. Broke character.
Damn it. Look, I get you're the one that takes the hits. You're more durable than the rest of us. I just want you to be more careful.
So you want the truth? I was more worried that you'd end up on the floor. Didn't really want you to get closer.
You don't have to worry about that. I'm a little more wily when I live it on.
Normally you
Just
don't get
wanna go
hit
through
because you
that.
stay back.
What was that?
Normally you don't get hit because you stay back.
I stay back because it's more... The less I have to deal with protecting myself, the more I can deal with protecting others. You know. Just don't want to see that again.
Not to promise I'll be more careful. But I can try to be more honest.
If you need to back off, just for a moment so I can heal you. That is fine, you know that. Someone else who is less injured can always grab their attention. Won't take me long to get it. I'm pretty sure even Stalverk knows that he's shaking.
Yeah, he's
That
gonna
was an 8
go.
wisdom save.
He's gonna go sit next to Null and just kind of pull him into a hug.
I don't know what I would have saw if I wanted with my eyes open. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have been good.
I'm sorry. Alright?
You're fine. You're fine.
Thank you, by the way.
Of course. I'm going to do something that I have not done for anyone else.
Mm.
No.
Peanut gallery.
Kinky.
He's going to turn to you. At this point, like, he would be tearing up because he's remembering what his nightmare was. I promise I won't ever lie to you. Can you do the same, please?
Promise. Not saying I won't lie to everyone else, but
I'm not going to make you promise that. Because I'm not going to promise that either. Just you. Whatever I tell you will be true.
you know, I didn't get a chance to address it, but what were you dreaming about earlier?
The spell didn't succeed. That revivify didn't succeed. He's being honest.
Yeah.
He's not going into full detail, but it's probably because it's hard.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a response. Careful. The carrying nature's starting to show.
To be fair, I think they already might be a bit suspicious. I mean, I did hold on to you for quite a long time.
Yeah. He did not hold that composure. Started blushing.
So way back there, Lord.
I still need to rest some more, but I did. The rest I didn't have. That spell that made you faster, I lost. But I think I have a way to heal more than one person at a time now. Mass healing word.
That's good.
It won't heal for a lot, but it can heal 6 people. At least get people up. Kind of a last ditch little heal, and I can combo a smaller heal into it to one person.
Well, whatever keeps you away from me while I'm dealing with oh, whatever.
Well, you know, my cure wounds can reach a good distance. I don't have to be right next to you. 30 feet.
Yeah.
I assume Stalverk is not injured at the moment.
No.
That's a thought. You can get some rest.
Odds are even, Fluffy.
Oh my.
Let's go evens.
Sure.
Ooh.
That's an 8.
Oh.
Wanna just crash here for the night?
Ooh.
Sure. I don't really feel like being alone at the moment. Right now, he is terrified of that thought.
That's fair. It's fair.
Honestly, neither am I.
You don't have to sleep on the floor like you were before. Because he didn't notice that before. You were on the head on the floor, the knees on the floor. And like,
You know, it's surprisingly comfortable.
it is your bed after all.
Heard it here, folks. These stone floors are oddly comfortable.
Okay, this is a person who slept outside a lot and probably sleeps sitting up a lot, so he's pretty used to it.
I'll be honest,
How is
stone
it?
floors are pretty comfortable to sleep on. Fun fact.
No folds his arms at this and goes, it's not good for your knees. Someone who's supposed to be running around a lot. It's not good for that. I'm a small person. I don't take a lot much of a bed anyways.
Hmm. Fine, fine.
Besides, it might help to prevent another nightmare.
What was that?
He goes, besides, that might help prevent another nightmare.
Come here. He just kind of grabs you and, like, lays you down with cuddles.
Oh my! How the hell so
Oh, thank you.
He's not going to exactly resist that because he does not. Yeah, his fear is currently not good at him.
That's fair.
Oh, Aspire.
Oh, the DFG LD
Ship.
As you all lay down for the evening, minus Raven, who is stubborn and won't even lie down, even though she can't sleep. It's fine. I'm waiting for this question to come through. But in the meantime, you all get a long rest.
Yeet.
For now. And let's see. Also, I know now you're typing that wrong. You're doing that wrong on purpose. Rakshasha. I will answer that question in a bit.
I'll be honest, I didn't know how to spell it.
You all sleep, get your long rest, recover all of your hit points, and half of any hit die you used.
They used any hit die?
No.
I don't think anybody used any. I think it was all healing spells.
It was all
Oh,
healing
yeah.
spells. We didn't have a chance to, like,
Yeah.
short rest.
Yeah.
Nope, he just kind of spammed healing spells. It's fine.
So, you guys... One of you wakes up for everybody else.
Oh.
Stalverk.
Hi.
Oh, Pepe.
You awake to a strange sight.
Hmm.
You see... For you to identify what this is, roll me an intelligence check.
Oh, good. Null's in there. So this is gonna be interesting.
I have some concerns.
Intelligence 17?
Yep. Okay. You recognize it to be a satyr. There's a satyr.
Is it the same one he saw before?
It is. He's looking at you. He's leaning against the window. The open window. Reminder, you're on the second story. He's standing at the window, leaning against it, looking over at you, glancing out the window. Glances out the window. He looks back at you, sees you waking up. Ah, you're awake. Good. Isn't that nice to spy on people? And that's where we're going to end for the evening.
No, kill a motherfucker.
I'm sure it's fine, guys.
It's
I dare you to try.
fine. We just have to try not to wake him up, apparently.
I don't like.
I mean, to be fair, he has to try to sit up without waking Null because he was technically holding him.
Well, let's see how well he can actually
This
sit
is
up.
the wholesome content I subscribe to!
Okay, they do. They are so cute, okay?
They really are! I am here for this ship. I just want Null and Stalverk to live.
They're
and have
not
a happily ever
technically
after, like...
together, but they're together. It's weird.
This problem. It's great, and I love it. They're adorable. And
Aspire was
like,
bursting at the seams. You're correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just picture, even though her mic was muted, just.
I was
Hold up.
just
I have a
barely-
gift for this.
The loud squeeze.
Hold up. I have this. This.
I had no loud squeeze because there's still sleeping people in my house.
This is
and I'm trying
Aspire during that
The
entire
internal
scene.
loud squeeze.
I'm always so yes, that is me. That's it. That's the one.
To be fair, Jay,
I'm always
I will fuck up a motherfucker if I have to, even if it kills me.
It's a satyr. What's the worst that could happen?
I'll
It's a
say that.
satyr that
They
snuck into
seduce us
their
in a
room.
cornfield and bring us down to hell.
Well, what's even
Uh,
better is this is a specific satyr. It's fine.
It's okay, guys. Jay's just really saturing this moment.
Oh,
Okay,
we'll get
that
to
was a bit of a
find out.
stretch.
Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting
A little bit of a stretch,
conversation because he's gonna make a stealth check to try not to wake up Null. To be fair.
That's fair.
No.
It's fine.
I might boost it up by a D4 next time, Lourdes.
Okay.
I
you think,
Look,
you think this is gonna stop me?
by the time this campaign's over, it'll be like 20 D4
We'll see if it
damage you
kills
might
her.
have to roll. Yeah.
That'll be the
Wait.
ultimate
By this
test
point, I brought
of the end of the
By this point, I
campaign.
brought in 3 different characters.
Look, don't worry, guys. The real test wasn't the big bads or anything. It was see how long it took before Raven killed herself with puns.
Yeah.
Listen,
It could be
sometimes
worse.
punishments are just too much.
I could have my one pun bard character in here.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Good. You should.
That flaw, though.
What's the flaw?
No matter how dire the situation is, I always make fun of it. Usually with a pun.
Oh, Aspire.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Let's just hope it doesn't get to 100 D4.
It might, knowing Lourdes.
Well, I just rolled that for shits and giggles, and that was 254 points of damage.
Woo!
I'm not concerned.
You know?
I'm
Like,
resistant to
I've
pun
died
damage.
once.
Let's just not. Let's
not.
We have a lot to do, guys.
Yeah, you do.
We don't have-
With other
we don't
things
have time
developing,
for this
it's fine.
nonsense.
So, thank you guys for coming out to episode 24 of Landar. I forgot it's almost 20. Next episode's 25. We all really appreciate everybody coming out and saying hi and all that fun stuff. Announcements for everyone. Anything? Any dead bodies people need to hide?
They're currently
Not
hiding in the
anymore.
car. I'll let you know how that goes.
Okay.
Oh, I actually have one, and it's not for me, but it's for my friend Dragon. She is actually doing a fundraiser stream for 12 hours tomorrow.
Ooh.
And she's raising funds for Mind. It is essentially, if I remember correctly, a mental health organization. She is very passionate about this. She and I
Let me
talk
see something here real
often
quick.
about mental health and all that fun stuff. But you can find the link to her donation page and her stream and everything like that over on Twitter. I will be tweeting about it all day tomorrow, although I won't be in there a whole lot. But she has a whole schedule all lined up and everything like that. She's super excited.
If you
Has some goals
send
set.
me the channel, I can set it up to host it, and people can also get to it through the
Yes,
hosting. And
I
at
will
least
say real
until
quick-
Sunday's stuff tomorrow, depending on how
So
long it
real
goes.
quick,
Mhm.
for everyone's reference, that stream will be going live in 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yes. Yeah, all of her stuff is taking place in GMT time because she lives in London.
Well, then
You know,
So-
I can go
just
ahead and
across
send
the
the host
pond.
over when
Exactly.
it starts.
Just
So
across
just
the
send
pond.
me the link to her channel, and I will get it set
Hold
up.
on, I'm gonna go get that, but you guys should definitely check it out, donate if you can, or just share it around and give her a hand, because she's doing some really cool stuff for Christmas.
Eee. I will also host her on my channel too.
I've got nothing until next Friday.
Yeah, we got the other session tomorrow. New
Yes.
thing.
I love that session.
I have a fun toy. I love it. I love my dagger.
Goody
Listen.
thumb drops. There's the link, Fox. I put it in the Discord.
Okie dokie. I will grab that afterwards.
Yeah.
But yes, happy holidays and Merry Christmas, everybody. We will see you next week for the last couple of sessions of the year.
Yep.
Yes.
And also one thing, no streams for me until Thursday. Maybe.
Fair.
That's fair.
Because I am not off until Christmas Day.
Us. Same.
Well, we were talking
Fun.
about a possible doing a special thing. I know that Lucky has something he wants to do, so we'll see if it works out Friday. We'll do an end of the year thing.
Oh, that'll be fun. Oh, that would be so fun.
And then Fluffy will ruin it with trauma.
Yeah.
Or will I? Because I'm also looking forward to a certain contest I want to host in it.
Ooh, yay. It's a good time.
Force relationship building.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'm going to click a button.
Yes.
Bye,
Good night, everybody.
guys.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.